Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Sunday, July 12th, 2015 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I feel nurtured by change. And today the astro is bringing a little change to the plate. We have the sun in Cancer, which loves to feel secure and comforted and nurtured and stable, has its home base. And today Cancer, Sun in Cancer, is squaring Uranus and Aries. And if there's something Uranus values, it is change, revolution, evolution, that kind of shift. And so you may be feeling some resistance today. But the thing is, change is what helps us get to where we want to go. Change is what helps us get to our desires. We need change in our life. If it is the same old, you grow stagnant. And so you may be contemplating change. Everything's always in a state of change. There may be some big changes coming for you. And so today's the day to allow yourself to be nurtured into it by knowing that this is helping you get where you want to go. Even if it feels uncomfortable, even if it doesn't feel stable to you, your stability is actually in the change versus staying in any kind of stagnant energy that doesn't feel good for you. So allow that change to come through. But you may be feeling, it's a square. So we feel our inner resistance when the squares come up. And speaking of squares, the moon is in Gemini, which moon in Gemini is a really great and fun position. And of course the other astro is like, I know what it feels like. At least we can laugh about it, right, with the moon in Gemini. So moon in Gemini is going to be squaring Neptune. And so your mind and intuition might be fighting it. Your mind might be like, oh, change, I don't know, it's not going to work out. Neptune's encouraging you to find your flow, to listen to your guides, listen to your intuition, and know that you're on the right path. Trust your path. I really believe that everything is always working out for us, that everything is always helping us get to where we ultimately want to go. So keep that in the back of your minds and that you're being nurtured by this as we move through. We're also building to another interesting little connection. Venus is going to be squaring Saturn tomorrow. So the light and the dark are going to have their little head off. So we're building into that. And so again, there's a lot of this resistance within. Pay attention to your own resistance. Pay attention to anything that you're resisting. Pay attention to anybody resisting you and just see what your lessons are in it. See how you can work through this, move through this, and find your I am through this. So, cards. I pulled some interesting cards. First card I pulled is Transformation. I happen to love this card. This card is so Kali Shiva energy coming in, throwing everything around. But ultimately, it is for your highest good. So remember that with that transformation energy. The other is mind. And so we talked about that with the Gemini, moon in Gemini. Our minds may be going a mile a minute trying to make everything fit and seem logical. And change a lot of times isn't logical. You got to feel your way through it, intuit your way through it. And finally, the outsider. And this, I think, relates to our dreams, going to what we want. See that beautiful sunset over there, or sunrise, whatever you prefer, on the other side of this gate, and this kid's like, I just want to go through. And that lock is unlocked. Often the gates, the walls that hold us from what we want, are self-imposed. So allow this change to nurture you through you taking down some of your self-imposed walls to your dreams, because you deserve to get where you want to go. So that is it for today. Find your flow, breathe, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.